Hello, Tiger Chimera here. Welcome to another stream. We're back after a little bit of a break where I was busy with various things, but that's not important for the stream. Who cares? Anyone that's watching through the VOD don't care how long it's been since I last streamed. But we're returning with a movie night, which is funny because I think the first time I did movie night was another, like, return after a break. But anyway, last time I did one of my favorite Pixar movies, and it's been too long since I did a movie night video game playthrough. So I'm going to do another one of my favorite Pixar movies. While the first one was what I'd say is probably like stayed consistently my favorite, at least definitely one of my favorites of like the older classic era Pixar and like my childhood and stuff. This one I feel is more like sleeper hit. I don't know if it is underrated enough to technically be a sleeper hit, but I think I consider this the sleeper hit of Pixar films. A lot of people will say Incredibles is like the best Pixar film. I understand where they're coming from, and I'm not even going to necessarily argue that this is better. I'd say this, like, when people talk about like the top Pixar movies, I feel like this one doesn't get brought up as high as it should be. I think it has a lot going on for it. It does a lot of stuff really well. I think it could easily be like in top three like best written Pixar movies. Maybe not like classic or favorite movies, but it's definitely like I think it's like probably I'll probably get into it more whenever we play the game, but like I think like they did a really good job writing this and doing a lot of stuff in the movie for the span of time you have in a movie, the limited time you have in a movie, they did a lot of stuff. And I don't know how much of that's gonna be in the game at all. There could be a lot that's cut, a lot of like really good scenes that are cut, but we'll see. I have no idea. Okay, I'll get this rolling and we'll get started on the game. Just a second. I I forgot to include myself in the scene. Just a second. There I am. Okay, everything's working as intended. Okay, so is that okay? That looks good. Actually, is there a way for me to put the, a little more in the mix? No, not without. There we go. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell how good that is in the mix. Oh well. If it's not a good mix, then let me know. It's hard to tell by just looking at it alone because sometimes it'll look like it's a certain level and then, it's not actually in the recording. It's much quieter, much louder. Oh, that's just... Let's just do TC for Tiger Chimera then. Over. Oh yeah. I went in. I did like start this at the very beginning. I was kind of like checking it out, making sure it worked and stuff.
Yep, you're clean, pal. Move it along. Ugh.
Hey, little brother.
Are you finished yet?
Just about, Dad. Can't a rat work in peace around here?
Now listen, the old lady's nap time is almost over. Get cracking and collect those apple cores before she wakes up. There's more stuff to be collected, boys, so get moving. And for crying out loud, Emil, stop eating all our supplies.
What supplies?
Remy, keep an eye on your brother. Make sure he leaves some for the rest of us.
Okay, turn it up a little bit in the program itself. Hopefully that'll help.
Why are you walking like that?
Because I eat with these paws.
Well, all right, go ahead, but Dad won't like it. Last thing he wants is for you to act human.
Yeah, I know.
Remy, come on. Dad wants us to get some apple cores. Maybe I'll even show you some sweet moves along the way. Look! Food! Follow me to pick them up.
Hey, I thought we were working together on this.
We are. I'll get the food on the flower pots while you snag these.
Okay, so I want to pause and talk a little bit. I've I I've never like watched a stream or a let's play or anything of this game, but I've heard a decent number of people whenever they're talking about movie games or like the whatever, like Ratatouille comes up. Ratatouille as a video game has kind of a reputation. I don't remember which kind. It's definitely not the terrible as other movie games kind. I don't remember if it's like considered a really good one. It's considered playable at least, so that's a good sign. I don't know if like part of it is a meme or not, but like the cutscene alone, like so they were like basically remaking what was largely an existing cutscene in the movie, but they were making it in engine with their own like 3D animation on the PS2 graphics, which I guess kind of makes sense considering the way that like movie games like they'll sometimes have like clips of the movies, but it'll usually be short either for like space on the disc or like the movie holders don't want the people making the movie don't want too much of the actual movie being on the video game or anything. So like if like the even if they're allowed to do like the video cutscenes in the movie, like it'll probably be really short snippets. You won't be able to like cut together too much of the movie. So like this feels like a way to kind of avoid relying on that, but still getting most of the actual like scene in. And I've got to say it's done pretty well. Like most of the dialogue, I don't remember the movie one for one off the top of my head. I haven't watched it extremely recently, but like that was a lot of like dialogue from at least one or two different scenes in this part of the movie. And it's clearly not Pixar animation quality, but for a movie game for for any game on the PS2, that was pretty decent attempt at like mimicking the level of animation and stuff. Like it was very cohesive. And like there are definitely PS2 games that I've seen and played that have not been that good in animation. It's definitely not like the best thing, but like for a movie game, I'm curious if this had more like time to cook ahead of time before they had to release it than the average one, because usually that's a big problem with movie games is it's being shipped out really quickly. But like that was definitely like more quality than you expect from something being forced out the door. So I'm curious how much that'll like persist.
Back to work.
Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm.
Oh, great!
When they say sprint, they really mean sprint. That's like sometimes there's like, okay, why wouldn't you just hold sprint all the time? This game, it's so much faster, you kind of lose control.
Hey, Remy, watch me use my amazing muscles to get up on the flower pots.
This ought to be good.
Okay, why don't you try it?
Whoa! But how?
I know. Pretty amazing, huh? Sometimes I'm not quite sure myself. But hey, just pick up the food and meet me over at the fishing net.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we've got to add rats to the list of things that can double jump.
Now the master's gonna do some climbing here. Watch and learn, little brother. Oops!
Master, huh?
I can't be amazing all the time. I'll go around.
Okay, so interactions highlighted with. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's an option in here to change the sound levels, because the voices need to be much higher. We'll put the sound effects a little bit higher, but I don't know how much. Oh, this feels very good climbing. Yeah, this might. So far, I'm getting the impression that my memory is that this is probably like a really good movie game.
I got an idea. We can use those cans to get on the roof. They look light enough to pick up.
Wait a minute. I'm usually the one with the great ideas.
You mean all the great ideas that get me in trouble? Anyways, I'll wait for you near the window.
Okay. That makes sense because I think like WALL-E was another movie that came out around this time. I don't remember how close WALL-E was to Ratatouille, but I think it was in the same kind of era of Pixar movie. And like that one, I've also heard I've heard WALL-E is explicitly like a really great movie game. So it makes sense that like another game like from the same kind of time era was also like they actually did a good job with it. I just don't like remember off the top of my head. what I've heard people say about this one. But this is really fun. Oh my god. This is just a good game. It would have to do something really bad to make me lose faith in it at this point. The game modes and much more.
Hey, Remy, check out my acrobatic skills.
Emil, what are you doing? You're gonna hurt yourself.
Don't worry, I'm an expert. Try that, little brother. I'll be waiting over on the chest.
Back to work. Oh yeah.
Okay, I wanted to test that you did have to press again. So, like, usually, like, whenever you do a thing like this, it's pretty automatic grabbing onto the next pole, but this one you actually have to put in the effort to grab the next one.
Look, some more apple cores. Use that super sniffer of yours to find them all. I'll meet you when you're done.
Wait, why do I have to do all the work?
I want to enter scent vision mode.
Okay, okay.
It's pretty lenient about the pressing, though. Oh, that's a pretty good trail. Ooh, looks like some kind of Beatrix Potter little rabbit kind of things on there. There's another one back here. Also, I think they're doing a good job so far of like the extra dialogue for the tutorial so far, and the cutscenes for it have been pretty good. Did I die? Was that a lethal drop? Oh, that's a pretty good life lose kind of lost kind of animation. And like all the extra things that they've been doing, like, you know, feel like they fit the same level of quality of them attempting to mimic, you know, as best as a PS2 movie game can mimic for the doing Pixar animation. Like something that, like, you know, lives up to it as far as when the game's concerned. Like no one's expecting them to like remake the movie full on. But like it's pretty good. I keep saying it.
Look, a ball. Watch this. We can use it to go over there.
Ouch! You okay, Emil? Let me show you how it's done.
Oh, don't forget to pick up the food. Then meet me at the window.
Learn to dash on the ball, press X and leave the ball.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh, is this something that I can use to get over areas like where these ants are that I normally can't traverse? Oh, that cheese probably health.
Thank you.
I apologize if I like talking about it too much or anything, but like, I a huge fan of animation. I've attempted to get into the industry and I definitely want to work with it still. But like, yeah, I'm definitely familiar enough with animation to like be able to see like, you know, like how much work was put into this. Again, I would like to know like behind the scenes info of like how much time they might have had compared to an average movie game. Because like these are not bad animations. These are pretty good.
Okay, now we're going to use this rope to get to the roof over there.
What? Are you crazy? We're rats, not birds.
Nah, never mind. Just watch how it's done.
There's a couple of, like, there is a clipping thing with his head there, so, like, it's definitely not perfect, but on the rope was that one.
Back to work.
Okay, so there's a balancing thing going on here.
Great.
Okay, he does a little thing whenever you're doing, like, over a little edge or something. That kind of messes with the regular.
Oh, yeah.
Notice how I use my considerable girth to balance. I call this one the Great Balancing Rat Run.
This I gotta see.
Just watch and learn. Meet me down there on the wall, and don't forget the apple cores.
Where to get to the path and the...
Okay.
Okay, so it's a lot like... It's basically just an easier version of doing the rope balancing. Or like that, like, just threw me down for no reason.
Not bad, little brother. You got some skills. Now we're gonna land on those sparkly posts. Watch this.
You should be careful. You might break something.
Can you please just watch, then meet me over there by the pile of wood?
Thank you.
Okay, so this is like the jumps in Sly Cooper, so they probably took that from that game, but you know, not a bad thing to steal from when you're doing something like this. This is not near the pile. This is not next to the pile of wood. What are you... Oh wait, there it is.
You can use boxes like this to hide. Just pick it up and climb underneath, and you can move around unnoticed.
So, if I'm in the box, no one can see me?
Exactly.
You spotted it if seen moving along to the bottom. You know, it makes sense that this movie has a stealth mechanic, considering the plot of like kind of cooking for Louis in secret. Is it Louis? I remember a lot of the plot of the movie. I don't know if I remember names. I don't remember names as well as I should. I remember them more for fictional characters, but it's been a while. There's no use in disappear, leaving you at the mercy of your foes.
Thanks for the tip. Oh, yeah.
I see, like, we have an active suspension of disbelief meter. And this is forcing me to learn, like, how the like, hopefully future things will, like, they'll be looking away and stuff, but, like, that was, like, forcing me to, like, learn how the recharge and wait thing works.
Let me show you how to defend yourself. We'll use that as a weapon.
Emil, you're really starting to freak me out. Where did you learn how to do all this?
Seriously, I really don't know.
Who are you? You think you know somebody.
Press it to swing spoon at the enemies.
Back to work. Thank you.
Last thing, we're almost done here. This one is about rafting, and believe me, little brother, I'm an expert in that. So just watch and learn. And don't forget to pick up the food.
I know. You've told me that like 100 times.
Yeah. Just follow me.
Rafting in the river? Me, as a rat in an animated movie, when would I ever have to learn how to navigate the water on some sort of vessel on the sea? When would that ever happen? That it's not like that ever happens in every single animated movie with a major mouse character. It's a trope that I like, but it's also like inarguably in like every single like mouse movie I can think of is like there always ends up on a boat in the middle of a river, and it usually ends up going through the sewer. Like 90% of the time, it also is explicitly going through a sewer.
Okay.
And he's using a spatula like when he does in the scene.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, so it kind of seems like it magnetizes you to the raft a bit. Well, that's something that...
Why'd you want to come up here again?
Well, I need your help.
With what?
This. It's a cookbook by Auguste Gusteau, my favorite chef, with all sorts of mouth-watering delicacies.
Wow, Remy. I didn't know you could read.
Just come on. We'll get it now, and I'll tell you more later.
It feels like I need to turn up the volume on the voices more, unless some of the cutscenes just don't have the bouncing.
Daddy? Everyone, run for your lives! We're all gonna die!
I guess they didn't want to model the inside of her house. Well, no, they did model some of it. Like, the initial... In the original... In the movie, like, they were much more inside of her house, and they were the ones that... She saw... Ooh, Destiny River. That's a nice name for the level. Like, explicitly, Remy's the one that gets caught trying to... with the cookbook and stuff. And what causes all this, so... But they probably, I feel like it's more they just didn't want to, like, edit, like, model the entire inside of her house like was in the movie. And I can see that as a corner cut. Like... It definitely works as a good cut corner. I'd rather have them have done as good a job on the animations as they did. Instead of like get that scene like it. People should be like watching the original movie too. Like, they're still getting most, if not all, of the, like, actual lines from the movie in. Almost, yeah, there's bits and pieces. But, like, all the key stuff is getting in. I'm curious how speedrunners like adapt to the script, because like it's definitely like not just like more running than not like I said before, like it's not just like kind of faster walk speed like running is in most games. Like that sprint is like actively like turbo mode kind of speed. It's the sewers, just like I said. At least they like have the scene like be a lot in the river before it gets into the sewers in the movie. And here too. Home stink home.
What's going on?
Excusez-moi, I am Chef Auguste Gusto.
I know who you are.
Silence! And look there. So, mon ami, do you recognize this place?
I'm not certain, but...
Go on.
Paris.
Yes?
Did you lead me here? Why? Aren't you just a figment of my imagination?
Oui, I am a figment of your imagination. But inspiration comes to us all, especially chefs. The critics have dropped my restaurant from 5 stars to 4. I believe you, mon petit ami, can help me get that star back.
Rebuild Gusteau's? I think I can handle that.
Okay, that felt like a lot, especially because, like, Remy doesn't learn that he's actually in Paris until, like, he gets to the surface out from under the sewers. Like, how would you recognize that you're in Paris from here?
Thanks for the tip. Back to work. Thank you.
Pick up all the light bulbs, complete the colony mission. The blue colony mission will give you a nice upgrade in the rats colony in the sewers, and 10,000 guest house points using the guest house shop.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna have to find something to climb up there, because it doesn't look like I can just... Yeah, it looks like I need to go in there, but I need something to crawl up there first.
Great.
Use the Ratapult.
Thank you.
What? Is this leading me anywhere? Is this just stuff that I can't get on?
Thanks for the tip.
Side of it. I feel like I shouldn't leave this area yet, because I haven't... Unless there's a way that I'm gonna get back. It looks like it's kind of a one-way trip, but ow. Oh, they have more than one animation, that's good. Okay, I'm guessing that whatever that is, I get something that allows me to interact with it later. And that's what I use to get everything down here. Which either means I have to replay this level later, or I'm able to, like, come back down later. Well, just a second. Okay, I'm back. And there's spots where you, like, kind of get tripped up or slip and stuff, so... Okay, that serves no gameplay purpose as far as I can tell, but that's really neat.
I think I've got this height thing under control, no problem.
It's our ball. I do kind of appreciate, like, much it does feel like you're sneaking around, like, inside the walls of a building. Like, they should have saved the Gusteau doing the thing up here. Talking about Paris and stuff. There would have been much... There's no need to front load all of that. They could have waited. They could have had him say, get out. You should look up and... surface and then had him talk to him on the rooftop about all that stuff. That would have matched the movie better, and maybe they wanted to try to avoid matching the movie too closely, but it still felt like, why are you telling him he's in Paris? And why are you saying you're in Paris when he's still in the sewer? How would you tell it's the Paris sewer? It's just such a weird thing. Its ingredient is a sign and action button. First one which is visible on the screen. It changes the button every time. The fact that it's just so randomized that things, it makes you not like skip through it too quickly, but it's just like it does something to my brain. Is he Luigi? Is he Luigi and not Louis? I also missed like his introduction properly. I guess that gives people something to watch the movie for. We're very much in Remy's point of view right now.
Oh, yeah.
Slide down pipes as fast as you can and beware of traps. Give all the stars to get a reward. Sliding sections can be really fun in games.
Thank you.
It can be really fun or really annoying, or sometimes both. I think it's good controls so far. This game has had it's had a variety of different things, like the swimming, not the rafting,
Great.
and this, and some other, like quite a few like mechanical things, and it's all felt pretty solid so far.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, this seems like it shouldn't be like a slide at this point. It's definitely feels like I should be able to like walk over. Also, like there's a split path here. How am I supposed to get all the stars? I'm gonna have to like go through this to even get. Unless I can. Is it just gonna let me do this? I kind of have to do this in order to get all the stars, because there's literally a split path where the stars split up. Or I either have to play this whole thing again or do this. It's so awkward. Good controls, weird level design choice. If I went over here in the first place, then I would have been able to like just run properly, and I'd be able to like run back to get, if I jumped over here, ran down, then I'd be able to run back up to get all of them. Could have just like jumped onto that one in particular, but at least I can jump back, get stuff.
Oh, yeah.
mattress at the bottom. I'm gonna do that a little bit because the voices are still quiet in some of the cutscenes. I'll do that. Okay, I don't know where the Gustav shop is. Maybe it's the menu.
We thought we'd never see you again. This is great. You're back home? Wait till Dad finds out.
Finds out what? Remy! Thank goodness you're alive.
Dad, it's great to see you too. But what are you doing here?
We're here because of your harebrained scheme back at the cottage. It's hard to move a village, you know. Finding a new poison checker has been a complete disaster.
I'm sorry, Dad, but I'm here now, and I want to help.
All right. Follow me and we'll get to work.
You know, I want to say an interesting choice there was to exclude the part in the original movie where he says, "Luckily nothing so far has been poisoned." They didn't say that here in the game. Maybe it's still true, but it's very interesting that it was... Pick up the bomb with... Pick the bomb out, and quickly if you drop it, so be careful.
Thank you.
Oh, that box is what's inside of it.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay, oh, I can use a spoon. I could have used a spoon in that other area, but, you know, it's like behind the spiders. Oh, maybe that one can only be hit with a spoon.
Oh, yeah.
Can't do the dash with a spoon, that's good to know.
Ah, Remy, I've been waiting for you.
Sorry, Dad, I got lost and ended up in Paris.
Speaking of good food, they feed dogs a bucket of scraps in the courtyard every day. We need to get a hold of that bucket.
Yeah, but how?
Ah, don't worry about it. Just use that nose of yours to find the other rats in the courtyard. They know all the details. But remember, beware of the dogs.
Dogs. Great.
So Remy left the simple life of their country behind him and came to Paris, where life is much more, how you say, complicated.
Remy, there you are. Gusto's restaurant is over there, just a few meters away. That's the good news. And the bad news? The bad news is, there's a crazy dog guarding the entrance to the courtyard. You're gonna need to find a dog bone to lure the thing away.
I want another look at that dog. Is that Spot from Toy Story? Or Scutch?
Got it. Let's go.
It looks like it's not exactly, but it definitely looks like they're taking heavy inspirations from it. Looks like it's the wrong like fur color and stuff. It's slightly different, but it's definitely the same body type.
Okay.
Is that a pudding cup?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I can't get up there. It's probably closer to the bone than I probably going. Also, it definitely, like, there's definitely some elements of the plot happening, but it's definitely all over the place now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you.
Wait, how many of those guys are there? Because, like, they definitely try to steal from this place in the movie, but, like, they do it much later after Remy's already kind of got a kind of working relationship going on. I mean, spoilers for Ratatouille, but you should be watching Ratatouille first. Is that gonna... I mean, I kind of do want to enter that. Man, that was way out of the way. Well, let's do it. Oh, this is a dream sequence minigame. This dream world's amazing scenery. All the stars get a reward.
The food possibilities are endless here.
This is really cool. It's nice that they make it an explicitly dream sequence, and it's like, I mean, look at it. This is good. This is really fun. Okay, I don't have to jump my way across that way. And just wait on the kiwi. Okay, so there's apples and oranges. Is that an apricot? Kiwis, watermelon, pineapples, bananas over there.
Thank you.
Okay, and it looks like I don't have to go over that way. Just waiting on this side.
Great!
This is just kind of like, oh, coconuts. I don't know why he's got so. I just like, I didn't expect to see a new fruit after this. I thought I'd already seen the entire thing. And that's grapefruit that I'm on right now. I was kind of expecting there to like be just repeats, even if I hadn't seen the whole level. But no, they're adding new types of fruits as I'm going along. Is that a lime? Looks like a lime. And then there's red apples. We've been seeing green apples, but okay, there's two clear paths here. Let's see where this puts me.
Thank you.
Are there any stars over there? No, so like, it's clean so far. It's not doing any of the weird double up on these paths that that other place did. Oh, there's cantaloupe? Oh yes, cantaloupe. The pillar of fruit. Oh, that was a real risky maneuver for no reason. Okay, gotta double check.
Great!
Strawberries! Oh, I love strawberries.
Oh yeah!
Cornucopia? Man, this is just a fun level. This is good. This game is really good.
Thank you.
I'm kind of upset that I apparently... I probably would have rented it if I would have seen it in the rental store, so I guess I didn't have that in my area, so I'm upset about that.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
The City of Lights.
right, good job. Dogs aren't so smart after all, huh? Now we need you to disable those rat traps. It's not safe for us out there. Can you do this?
All right, so what do I do?
Hey, I got it. Why don't you find some spoons to disable the traps? It's dangerous out there. Be careful.
All right, got it.
Okay, some dissonance between the cutscene and this, so I wonder if they had a different plan or something. Okay. I need to find a spoon. I also need to find something to hide under, because this is a stealth section and I do not see a box to hide under. What the? Why does it end so suddenly? Maybe that opens up later. Okay, I can't jump while I have the spoon.
Easy as pie.
It's also interesting how, like, as soon as you do a jump in the speed,
Food is good. Food is most definitely good.
you, like, it just, like, kills all the momentum, so you can't, like,
Great!
abuse it and fly off everywhere. Well, that seems like it should have been, like, some kind of shortcut or something. Okay, I can't go under here, really?
Oh, yeah.
All the darts to complete the colony mission. Dropped it when falling down. Interesting. Okay, half of the traps are like over next to the dog. Interesting. I'll have to come back up. Oh, wait. I drop it when I run, so that's a way to... I wasn't able to swing it into the... Can I have to get that spoon again?
Made it by a whisker.
Okay. I wonder, does that only help me find food, or does it help me find other stuff too? Okay, the other spoon is here. There's stuff up there. How do I get up there?
Got it handled, Maestro.
Okay. Oh, come on. Once I know what I'm doing now. Oh my gosh! I guess it's not necessarily an instant lose if you get caught. But man, I didn't expect that. Also, who is that?
Yeah!
Oh, now that's a path? Now that path exists, I guess?
Great!
Feels a little arbitrary, but okay. Oh, cool. So that crack that I thought should have been an entryway is an entryway. It just had to be unlocked by getting to the next area. Okay. So that...
Oh, yeah.
I kind of feel better that it did turn out to be a thing, even though I wasn't thinking. Little thread can be used as a shortcut. You can climb the thread to start again from this point if you happen to fall on the ground.
Thanks for the tip. Thank you.
Remy has the brain damage. Oh, right. Well, at least I can skip through. It's been a while, so I forgot I have to, like, do an automatic press on these.
Thank you.
Oh, yay, another dream sequence level. Say cheese. So there's going to be a bunch of different food ones. Nice. Oh, there's grapes.
Me? Afraid of heights? Of course not.
Oh, there's bread, too. Get... Whoa! Spongy, jumpy cheese. I didn't fail in the last one, so I'm curious what happens if you do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, do you have to do it all in one run? It's not normally that punishing in the regular levels, but in the main areas. But they might make an exception for, you know, secret levels like this. God, this is just making me hungry.
Great.
Ooh. Oh, the cheese here is sticky. A little rat footprints, that's cute.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Remy. I'm glad I didn't get too stuck in the abyss forever. What? Okay, that's something that I assume is going to wrap back around.
Thank you.
Does it go back? Yeah, it does. Whoa. Oh, I didn't think it was that far back. Oh, please tell me that this is forgiving. 5 out of 100. Okay, it put me a bit far back, but it did also keep all of the stars, so I can... ignore that. Man, like, usually I'm pretty good at platformers and depth perception, but like... Man, I cannot tell. Actually, yeah, with the walking thing too, like, there's definitely a lot of... No wonder this is, like, kind of got a reputation for kind of being an impressive movie game. It's between the rope and the... Oh, that was dark. And between the rope and the... Alright, do you only have so many chances with that? Bro, I had to jump from my plane.
Back to work.
Yeah, between the, like, jumping on the tips of things and then how the ropes work. Like, there's definitely, like, rope walking in a lot of games, but, like, it definitely feels like cues specifically from like, Cooper in this. Okay, and the stars keep even between different attempts. That is interesting. Oh, wait for it. I pressed.
All about living life.
Hey Fox, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I did mention that. They haven't actually mentioned the phrase in this game so far. I mean, this game's been pretty good so far. It's done a lot of scenes faithfully, relatively, but like, yeah, it doesn't mention the phrase, anyone can cook. Which is a fantastic phrase and is done beautifully in the movie, and I get hit. Okay, as far as I can tell, the way that this game is set up, I think you can come back to stuff. So I'm gonna save that until I get, like, more health. Because otherwise that's just gonna be annoying to try to redo right now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that phrase is definitely a good example of why I think this movie in particular is, like, it's slept on a bit by people, you know, like, I mean, sure, people liked it and stuff, but, like, people don't talk about, like, how good this movie is compared to, like, other Pixar movies. Like, anyone can cook is, like, a phrase that many characters in the movie interpret in many different ways. And it just, like,
Made it by a whisker.
all of them can be considered, like, you know, kind of correct and stuff, or like their own perception and like how perception, and even like one person's perception changes entirely in the movie. And it's just interesting how, like, things and phrases like this can, like, you know, like,
That's done. Good. Listen, on the rooftops, there's a coin we need in a nest. Find it, then drop it down the rain gutter.
This is insane. We're doing all this for garbage?
yeah. Oh yeah, Fox, you haven't been around for long. Like, they got a lot of the Sly Cooper mechanics. They have, you know, the pole jumping, they jump on top of the poles. They got that. They got the rope walking. This one's kind of a new one. It's not all ripping off Sly Cooper, but they definitely, obviously, like Sly Cooper. This steps to you. Now the cat is sniping me. More games do need to let you play as non-human characters. I completely agree. It's fun when you can. Okay, I can at least this one, unlike the tutorial, like, I can wait for to get distracted a bit. Okay, here we go. Knock down that shortcut. Metal Gear. A bit like Metal Gear. I haven't played Metal Gear enough to know, like, if that... It's definitely taking with it with the box, but... I don't know, like, how different it is with how you wait for it to, like... to stop paying attention. If they see you. I'm just gonna check if there's... Oh, there's another cat over there. So I'm probably not supposed to go along the ground there anyway. Nope. Can't be distracted. Good. You don't see anything down there, which is nice. Oh, oh, that. Oh, I missed one up there. Oh well, I can always come back. I think some of the stuff kind of feels like it implies that I might be able to come back these levels, otherwise I don't know. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? That did not feel clear. I was kind of guessing there. Oh, these are spinny. Whee! 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 Oh, and that lets me get back up there, but not back there where I want to get the thing that I missed. Whoa! Oh, that was brutal. I have another chance at this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on.
A little help here?
Alright. Now I've got that. I'm fine. That would have been an annoying one to have to remember I missed later on. What am I supposed to do here? My attacks don't interrupt these guys. You get juggled here. What? I didn't miss something back here, did I? It doesn't look like I'm supposed to go down there. I can knock down that so I can come back up here. Those things are above me. There's not a way up there. Am I just supposed to... Oh my god, what? Oh, I'm supposed to use the ball.
Thank you.
I forgot this was still here, and this is the main reason I was probably supposed to use it, was to get past the bugs. there things I want down here? How do I get it past the bugs? I don't think I can get rid of all of the bugs.
Got it handled, Maestro.
Oh, I dropped... Oh, how am I supposed to... At least I can clear out the bugs enough to get them out of the way, so that feels half what I'm supposed to do. But then I'm... Okay, if I don't drop immediately, if I do that, that works. I'm so glad that it keeps your stuff between deaths.
Oh, yeah.
Up. Over the bugs. Over more bugs.
Well, they've served me well so far.
Okay, there's a spoon box.
Thank you.
Oh, weird. Before it let me run to drop a spoon. Okay, that time it let me use another button. I don't know. I pressed a bunch of buttons there.
Oh, yeah.
Did it change up how the rope works? It isn't just easy walk across the rope like Cooper. They actually made you kind of work for balance.
What can I tell you? I love good food.
Is that where I need to... Is. How do I get there? I get down, and I get up here. Do I knock that over?
Great!
Okay, I'll get the shortcut later.
Great!
What was that? Was that a lobster in a pot? I can't climb down that way, but I can... Interesting. Oh, that already...
Oh, yeah.
Alright, and let's go back to the main path. I think the main path. Can't access the dream world as you already have a mission underway.
Thanks for the tip. Back to work.
That felt like it didn't stop me before. Oh well. This is such an awkward place to have to return to. I mean, I'm probably would have wanted to return to it after getting more health upgrades anyway, but come on. Oh, I was so distracted by something.
Hurry up, Remy. Emil's waiting for you to start the mission.
Okay, I'm on it.
They added a new character here, because he wasn't in the not the game. This is the game. He wasn't in the movie, and in fact, the only like there's. I'm trying to think. Was there? I was gonna say there's more women in the movie, but like I'm trying to think. There's like clearly the one in the kitchen, and there's an entire thing about like she's the only one there because like a lot of like, you know, the cooking industry, like as much as people tell women to get in the kitchen, like if you want to do it professionally, like it's a man's workplace. So you know. Sexism is really weird and inconsistent, as always. But yeah, so like, there's only like one in the main kitchen area, and there is the one like at the start that's trying to shoot Remy and everyone else. And there's like not female rats for most of the movie, and then there is at the end, and like those rats are like I think it's probably like based on like, you know, however the species sexual dimorphism works, because like those rats were like they were smaller. I think I mean some species work like that. I don't remember if rats actually work like that. Pixar usually is better at like doing the research on that kind of stuff, so I imagine they didn't screw that up, but I also don't remember every detail about every rodent well enough to like actually know that off the top of my head. I want to look that up now. Did they get that wrong? Okay, yeah, the rat males are like it differs from species to species with if there is any difference or how much of a difference. Sometimes the females are larger, sometimes the males are larger. The male rats, the male rats are larger, so they actually got that right. So this is either an abnormally large female rat that they made for a new character for the game, or it's a trans rat. Which, you know, trans rights. Trans rats. I'll be headcanon that currently.
I did it!
Am I supposed to just go down now? No, I'm gonna save that until you actually give me more help to do the level. Can I use a pipe now? Or maybe I already have the strings, so probably that would be redundant. And since this is a movie game, like that's not even just basing it off of like general stuff. Like that is how like rats are represented in the movie itself, so it's just like the most realistic explanation here is trans rat. Goodbye. Am I supposed to report back? I'm so busy talking about all this stuff that I forgot what she said. Okay, the smell of it doesn't tell me where I need to go. Okay, they're on top of the trash can.
Okay, now is the time to make our move. Give each rat a go sign, then you'll have to signal the way out to the other rats. Remember, you need to be fast.
Sounds easy enough. I'm on my way.
What am I actually doing mechanically in the game, though? Help to short circuit the electronic system. An action button sequence will appears in the blue wire. Read exactly from left to right by pressing the corresponding action buttons. Oh. This is pretty neat. I'm way too good at this. Maybe there'll be harder versions later, but I'm just like... minimum wage workers whenever they see a penny. I can make that joke because I don't have that much money either. It's relatable. Help get pull the rope. Power gauge appears at the bottom of the screen. Press X to charge the power gauge. Cards. Arch going down. Set actions and pull. Okay. Oh, is this a total time thing? Okay, that was a lot better. There's a lot of, like, leeway in this. That's forgiving enough. Most of these are fruit. You wouldn't even feed those to dogs. What? I mean, not in those amounts at least. Even if you do, even if people do mix in plants into dog food with the meat, like you want a heavier meat base for dog's diet. I think. I'm more used to feeding cats, and they're obligate carnivores. I don't know if dogs are obligate carnivores. So maybe you can get away with that a little bit more with dogs, but I don't know. Alright, time to watch your friends. I like the same dog is just running over into like the position instead of like there being different dogs. They couldn't like use different extra dog models. The dog is... Oh, that's so funny. Okay, there was a steak in there. Was it like this a whole steak? Wait, I wasn't paying enough attention until it was already going. I was laughing too much at the dog being like just the same dog. Like we saw 2 dogs earlier. They could have spared a second dog.
Need
Even I know a rat anywhere near a kitchen is bad for business.
Not good. Gotta go.
Oh. He actually landed on me. This game is very forgiving. Crash Bandicoot. Ooh, those are some lovely looking desserts. Crash Bandicoot Boulder level, but it's a man trying to murder you. I actually kind of like it. Wait. That's... Nope, wrong thing. There we go. Alright, back to this. And like there's like he's doing like unique animations for every area, like it's really good. He's not just like running. God, there's so much effort put into this game and I love it. There's like more effort put into like this level than like entire games for other movie games. Oh. I mean, that's something that does happen in the movie. That would just be moving something else along. Now, the thing is, I don't know if Luigi rubber bands are... Oh! Ow. Okay, you can hear the water ahead of time. Ow. I don't think you can't rubber band because otherwise you get on the bike. Oh god. Oh yeah, I feel sorry for him too, Remy.
But why? How? Either I hit my head harder than I thought, or you're the rat that helped me with the soup. It doesn't matter. Thing is, I could use a tiny chef like you around the kitchen. How about I promise not to chase you anymore, and you promise to teach me to cook? Okay, then it's a deal. You know, I think this might be the start of something very special. Can you start tomorrow?
Leaky pipes. Okay. I'll save the running for if I need it. Gordon, look out for the hole. The hole, Gordon. I don't know why that's coming to my mind, but I'm just thinking about that part of Half-Life the RAI. It's probably because they were in a pipe when that happened. You know, I think that, like, people bring up moments of that series. Like, I feel like that one's kind of underrated. That one was really good. Oh, I tried to jump. I didn't have any momentum. I tried to jump. Oh no. Okay, so that area before that I was able to jump back up was a special area. It was still sliding. It still forced me to slide. But it allowed me to jump back up the path. Okay, I need both of the cheeses in order to not die if I fall in again. Oh, the cheeses don't replenish. No, it's I had too much momentum. And some of these game over sequences are dire. Man, you could actually get a lot of momentum. I would like to see... I know that this is a somewhat popular speedrunning game, and I can see why. There's like a lot of like things to do. Like, you gotta probably be pretty skilled because like there's a lot of different things that you do over the course of doing the base game. Not to mention the speed things and like how good you need to be at like balancing the speed and the movement here. I would definitely like to watch a speed run at some point after I finish this. Okay, I've got enough speed now that I can probably just go straight and almost do the same thing as before.
Thank you.
Okay. Hopefully this is going to checkpoint me, so I don't have to do that terrible jump again. Fun game, terrible jump. There's gonna be moments like that in even the good games, where there's like, man...
Great.
Oh, that just... Oh, you have to like actually be boosting your speed to get through that. Or maybe there's some insurances of like speed or distance, but I don't know if I trust that there is with that one jump that happened. Okay. Thanks to level completion, you have increased your health. Okay, so, right, it's level completion, so I'll have to go back to that other thing to... Okay, this has been good. This has been fun. But it's been a long time since I've done a stream, and I'm my I'm not like practiced at it. My voice is kind of going. Maybe I don't know if it sounds like it, but I'm feeling it, and that is when I'm going to be good to my body and health, and wrap up the stream. I know I don't usually have luck with it when I check for someone to raid, but I'm gonna check for someone to raid. So give me a moment and we'll raid into somebody. Okay, if anyone's still here, I wanted to really force myself to find someone to stream, so not stream, to raid, so we're raiding Selena VT. They're playing Hollow Knight because that's also a small creature that is in a human game. So let's go.